Climate change affects human health in many ways. It produces direct and indirect impacts, as well as immediate and longer-term impacts. It affects human health directly through extreme weather events, the spread of vector-borne, for example mosquito-borne, and other infectious diseases, and increased air pollution. Indirectly, it affects human health through food, worsening work conditions, and stress. According to the European Environment Agency, climate change has caused a total of 150,000 deaths worldwide in 2000. A new WHO study predicts that by 2040, these deaths will rise to around 250,000 a year. Different regions are affected by different types of extreme weather phenomena. For example, heat waves are a problem mainly affecting southern Europe and the Mediterranean. According to estimates, the 2003 heatwave caused about 70,000 additional deaths in 12 European countries, victimising mainly the elderly. Aging impairs the body's thermal regulation, making elderly people more vulnerable to high temperatures. The increase in air temperature has been changing the bioclimate comfort, namely by increasing the number of days in which the summer thermal discomfort is accentuated, caused by an increased thermal overload in the population. The aggravation in summer thermal discomfort conditions human health, namely by requiring an additional thermoregulatory effect by individuals to achieve comfort. The increase in the magnitude and intensity of extreme heat peaks or heat waves has contributed to increased mortality from heat-related illnesses such as dehydration, fatigue and heat stroke, acting with greater severity on the population with less protective capacity such as the elderly, children or non-acclimatized tourists. Episodes of excessive rainfall are causing indirect impacts on human health, namely by conditioning the occurrence of waterborne diseases through the contamination of aquifers and/or surface water reserves, leading to the deterioration of surface water quality, as well as the creation of zootic reservoirs that facilitate the development of vectors. Air quality has been deteriorating as a result of the rise of production of ozone and suspended material in the atmosphere associated with the growth in air temperature coinciding with less rainfall, contributing to the increase in allergies and respiratory diseases. Individuals can protect their health from indirect and direct current and future impacts of climate change by adapting to different climate risks and phenomena. At times of high temperature or heat waves, avoid exposure to the sun. Use sun protection cream with at least SPF 30. Maintain regular hydration. Wear light clothing, preferably of natural fibres and light colours, a hat and sunglasses. Try to stay in air-conditioned premises and consult a dermatologist if new signs appear on the skin. At times of high air pollution, try to travel to rural or less densely populated areas. Avoid outdoor exercise and wear a mask. When travelling to regions where vector-borne diseases are endemic, protect yourself with mosquito nets and apply insect repellents. And for food, opt for organic, local and seasonal foods. Buy food from places that promote or implement food quality and safety monitoring to avoid exposure. The impacts of climate change on health can be complex, occurring in dispersed ways, directly or indirectly. We are all exposed to these impacts, but they are not inevitable. We can adapt to the current and future climate in the region where we live and act to safeguard our health by taking self-protection measures. Now that you know more about how you can protect your health from climate change, search for more information on your favourite search engine about other actions you can take, and that are tailored to the region where you live. Be active and talk to your family and friends about all the actions and care we should take in order to safeguard our health. Make a difference.